Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. This is your girl, Lady Reveal. I am so happy to be with you all. It's been I believe it's been a couple weeks since I posted my last video. My apologies in regards to that. Just had a lot of things that have taken place, doing a lot of transition, healing, things of that nature. Thanks, Mercury retrograde. Okay. But yeah, I am, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning to it, thank you so much. We roll out the red carpet to you. um, but I actually want to do a twin flame reading today. And I'm going to start off with the Divine Masculine, and then we're going to do a separate reading for the Divine Feminine, okay? So thank you so much to all my beautiful kings and queens. Please like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. I love to hear what you all have to say. I appreciate the feedback so much, okay? So let's go ahead and jump right into the reading for the Divine Masculine. By the way, when I say masculine, I'm actually referring to the energy, so not necessarily gender specific, okay? All right, so for the first row here, we actually have the crowning energy slash headspace. Also, for the second row here, we have what the Divine Masculine is focusing in on for his heart, or what his true heart's desires are at this time with these energies. And then lastly, for this role, we have the action steps that are being recommended by the angel slash universe, however you want to refer to it, okay? So the decks that I'm using today are Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue, Life Purpose Oracle cards, also by Doreen Virtue, and Divination of the Ancients Oracle cards, and they're by Barbara Mickle John Free, and Flavia Kate Peters. If I'm mispronouncing their names, my humble apologies. Okay, that's not intentional whatsoever. We may use another deck just for clarity at the end, but we'll see how that goes and how the energy flows. Okay, so let's jump right into the reading, y'all. It's time for the percolator. All right, I'm sorry. But for the first card here, we have Brilliant Idea. And this is from Archangel Uriel. Yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea to fruition. Okay. We know that a lot of portals have been opening, I want to say, since the beginning of the year, actually, beginning of 2018, where there are new energies, things, or it's giving us the opportunity to pursue things rather that we truly want to pursue, and letting go of the old, anything that does not serve us to our greatest and highest good. We're being given that opportunity to let it go with grace and ease. And sometimes it doesn't always feel like it's coming with grace and ease, or manifesting in that form, but it is happening. So with that being said, going back to Brilliant Idea, okay, for the Divine Masculine, he's been getting hit with ideas left and right, and this is actually to help free himself, okay? So as you can probably see in the card, let me try to put it a little closer for you. The angel is actually holding a lightning rod, right? Okay, so it's coming with the quickness, and he's being given specific guidance to let go of his, what's the word I'm looking for? Logical mind. Thank you, angels. Thank you. To let go of his logical mind and to really allow for the creative side of him to flow freely. He's so used to being able, he or she, excuse me, is used to being able to map things out, and they have things down to everything is very specific for them. You got to go here, you got to go there, left, right, up, down, inside out. It's, that's not working out for him any longer, and he's seeing that little by little. So thus the angels are have been giving him ideas as to how to come out of his logical mind, to let go of the ego, and to focus more in on his creative side and also his heart space, because his heart, the more he's in tune with his heart, he or she is in tune with their heart, they'll be able to really hone in on those the specifics of those ideas and to go after them wholeheartedly, And if you notice, both the unicorn, you see that's a unicorn. Hey, who said unicorns aren't real? But they're both, the angel and the unicorn are both golden, so it's as good as gold. And as long as you um, listen to the guidance, you won't go wrong, divine masculine. Okay, just know that sometimes it's a matter of, is this the right timing? Am I going to be accepted if I do this? Really, time is an illusion. And as far as, are you going to be accepted, that's not even really a matter, or coming into play, if you will. That's not even coming into play anymore, because it doesn't matter who gets what you're trying to do, because this is something that that you have to do anyway, and it's going to bring you a lot of wealth. Just know that as well. With both the unicorn and the angel being gold, the color gold, is letting you know that it's all for your greatest and highest good, for one, but it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and prosperity. Sometimes with the divine masculine, they want to know, they do everything possible to make sure that they are truly supported, that they're able to take care of themselves and those who are around them, which, some of the people that are around them are just hangers on. If those that just, God, what's the word? Leech. Yes, thank you. Leeches. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, leeches. Okay. And that's going out the window, and they know it, and they're tired of it. So the new people that are coming into your life, those are the people that are supposed to be there, divine masculine. Okay. So you've been feeling like you want to branch out and expand your circle as far as, I want more people around me that resonate with my soul. I don't want it to be an outer appearance anymore, meaning those that are good for optics. That's not where you're at anymore. Who's going to feed my soul? And that's really a beautiful place for you to be in, divine masculine. So kudos to you for working so hard to get there, and it's coming. Just keep on trusting in yourself, trusting your intuition, and trusting your guides, okay, because they're not going to steer you wrong. Then secondly, for the crown space / overall energies, we have healthy lifestyle, and this is by Archangel. This is a message from Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthy diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. Okay, so there's really not too much to elaborate upon this. If the message is really clear, but I can just say the green robe on this angel is really standing out. So the purpose of you focusing in on your heart space at this time, divine masculine, the purpose of you focusing in on your eating habits, your overall health, is so that it will help your heart space to be more in balance, so you can trust it more, because your heart is what is guiding you at this time. And you know what? Sorry, but this is coming through loud and clear. But you've really been wanting to reach out to your divine feminine. It's fine. It's okay to reach out to her at this time, and her heart is open to you. Just know that, be yourself for one, and to speak from your heart and to tell the truth. There are some things that she's already aware of, and then there are some things that, she's not quite in the know, but had an inkling of. And it's okay to share your story with her. It's time for you to speak your truth about your journey to the divine feminine. So your health plays a role in making sure that you're prepared to go and at least have a conversation with you. It can be via text message. Don't really recommend social media at this point because that can actually get lost in translation. Excuse me. So can text messages as well, but because the social media is really not. It doesn't have that personal touch. Okay. Um, so it's best if you can have a over the phone conversation with her, text message, Skype, something where it's personal to her or personable touch to her, and that all is well. You have the green light. Going back to this particular angel being clothed in green, you have the green light to go ahead with that, okay? So next, jumping into the heart space for the divine masculine, infinite abundance. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. All right, so it actually ties into the very first card pulled. You know that it's time for your harvest to come to fruition. You know that. In order for that to happen, you're going to sorry guys, you're going to have to let go of those things. Even if it's just a residual thing, but you're going to have to let go of those things that are no longer serving you. It can be thought patterns. It could be eating habits. It could be people, places, things. It could be, this is how I go about making my money. No. If that's not in your divine life path, it has to go. If it doesn't go willingly, they will force you to let that go, and you know what it is. You know what it is in the pit of your stomach of what those things are. And so as you continue to decide to let those things go, and as they go out, not only making the decision, but actually going forth with it, then you will blossom, going from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So you can probably see in the angel's wings here, she actually has butterflies. That's what's going to happen for you, And the more that you let go of your past, okay, it's really letting go of your past, so all of the newness can come into place. The more your divine feminine will embrace you. She may be she will hear you, okay? Don't get me wrong. She will hear you. But your lives can truly begin to intertwine when you let go of your past, because she ain't about that foolishness, or about that life. Yeah, she's not doing it anymore. She's on a new path, and the journey for her, has been that within itself, a journey, and she recognizes a lot of things within herself. So that's because she's become so strong on her part, and knowing who she is. All the foolishness is going to have to fall by the wayside. That's just not for herself, but for you as well, divine masculine, because she knows that your lives together is truly going to bring about a new beginning, a new purpose, a new foundation, just new all around. And it's not just for your sake, it's for the greater good. It's for the collective. And but how she's standing here with a slight smirk on her face, like, yeah, I'm ready to take a hold of this, but I'm not quite ready to let go. How she's holding the basket. I'm not quite ready to let go. Well, let it go and let it flow. While you still have a choice. Okay? All right, moving right on along. Freedom. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So, freedom. You're free to do what you choose. Okay. So, let's talk about this for a moment. In the background, you probably can see that those are dolphins. Let me try to get it a little closer for you. Okay, that's better. And so you have 2 dolphins on the left and 1 dolphin on the right, right? Okay. So what that tells me is that you can choose left or right, either way, right? But if you choose the path on the left, you will have more in store for you. If you choose the path on the left, yeah, it'll still be your choice, but you won't be as fulfilled. Okay? And my apologies if you hear my co-star in the background. Uh, she always has to make her presence known, okay? Um, but yeah, just know that it's your choice. And um going back to this card, what do you want? You want a life full of abundance. You want that. Infinite abundance. Okay, well, your infinite abundance comes from the path here on the left, not the right. So think about what you need to do to get this. Okay. And lastly, choose wisely. Choose wisely. And some of you, most of you, rather, know what you have to do. It's a matter of doing it. Okay. All right. The last card for the heart space says, talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. It doesn't get any clearer than that, guys. So even if you're not sure of what will be the best decision for you, please talk to your guides, talk to your angels, talk to your spirit guides, talk to your ancestors. You have so much help that is surrounding you. Humble yourself. Okay. So this angel is kneeling. When he has his hands out like, I come before you type of mannerisms. I come before you and I'm asking from the bottom of my heart, so on and so forth. That's what I feel from this card. So he's very humble. Like, I don't know what to do, but I know you know. Even if you feel that way, it's okay. It's okay, Divine Masculine. Because you want your abundance. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna let that sit with you all. Okay. So for the action space here, first card is Autumn. Nature. 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 Wow. Okay. So looking at the markings on this tree, it was just coming through. The answers are in the trees. So I don't know if you guys remember the movie, if you've ever seen the movie, even Lord of the Rings, where they actually had talking trees. That was a few of the characters in the movie, and the trees actually were giving them a lot of ancient wisdom, if you will, and was giving them divine insight. And that's the area in where you are right now, just searching for that divine insight and where to go to. So the answer for you at this point, yes, please still talk to your angels, okay? Or talk to your ancestors, your spirit guides, your spiritual support team. Still talk to them, but also go out in nature and hug a tree. So you can place your hand on the tree, you can literally hug the tree. But when you do that, not only is it an exchange of energy, meaning that when you hug a tree or you place your hand on the tree, you're giving your energy to the tree, and the tree in return is giving their energy to you. Okay, this helps ground you. So if you feel like there's a lot of noise, like you can't quite get grounded, if you can't hear clearly so that you can hear your angels or your ancestors, then go out in nature. Take that further step, go out in nature, and listen, you know, um, listen to the birds, listen to the wind blowing. It's starting to warm up. It's spring now, so it's starting to warm up. So this would be the perfect timing to go out, you know. And divine, oh my gosh. Okay, so this is coming through loud and clear. So a lot of the divine masculine are old souls. So meaning they've been here before. They've been here. So the markings are sort of like having to retrace your steps, you know, to go back and grab that information from previous lives to help you out in this life. So with the markings, oh, I've been here one time, two times, three times, four times, etc. So you've been here for a long time. Your soul has been here, not your human person. Your soul has been here a long time, and tapping into those energies will help you propel to that life of infinite abundance. Because you know that there's something deep inside of you that you're ready to birth. It's a matter of what is it? What are those brilliant ideas? Going back to the overall headspace here, the crowning energy. What are those brilliant ideas? If you don't, if you're not, I guess, quite comfortable with it, if you're brushing it off, nah, nobody will listen to that. Nobody wants to hear what I got. No, it's what's needed. I don't know how to go about doing it. I don't know. Who do I need to go to? Do I need a business partner? Da, da, da. Go out in nature. Hone in on who you were in previous lives. Ground yourself, and then go back and talk to your angels if you can't already hear them clearly. Okay? Moving right on along. The next card, we have ruins, perception. You know how they say perception is everything, right? So if you think that things won't come about how you would like for, because we're not going to talk about when, right? But what? It's more of what you would like to see, as we don't even have control over how at this point. But the perception of what you would like to see come about. If you think it's not going to happen, no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Everything that you don't want to happen, that's what's going to happen. So really clearing your mind, going back to the beginning. So that it's making sense now. Okay. So that's why they said go out in nature. Because when you go out in nature, it does help clear your mind as well. Well, grounding, yeah, all that's great. But clear your mind so that you can have the proper perception about, oh, sorry guys, where your life is at this point, because it's not as bad as what you think. It's not by any means, but what, go where your heart is telling you to go. So if you're not sure about that, go in nature so you can truly see and feel what your heart is telling you. Okay. There's green. There's actually green in the card, so let me place it a little closer. Probably see it now. Is that better? No? Okay, that's it right there. Okay, so you see at the bottom here, that's actually the color green. There we go. Yeah. Okay. The last card we have is footprint, direction. Okay. I think it's a bit comical at this point because it's like the cards are the action space here is repeating itself, right? Footprints, direction. Mm. So in this one, it's really a matter of taking those steps. You have the guidance. You have the guidance, right? You even have the freedom to make whatever choices you want to make. Okay. And you have the brilliant ideas already being given to you to make great decisions. So now it's a matter of step into it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to pull out a few clarifiers here. How you guys feeling so far? Don't shoot the messenger, darling. I know some of the divine masculine like, man, I don't want to hear this. I just want to continue to go about my life because I like what I'm doing and it's all good. No, it's not. No, it's not, baby. But it's about to become all good, right? As soon as you make those divine decisions, right? Okay, so let me just give you a couple of shuffles here. Still love you, divine masculine. You guys are great. Thank you for being a part of this journey. You know, no matter what you decide, thank you so much for all of the lessons. Because they are blessings, you know. And so I know some of the divine feminine are like, no, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear all that. I just want to hear when you're coming back. Because we got things to do, hunty. Right? Oh, okay. These messages are just popped out. All right. So, okay. So, the clarifiers are going to be for each row. This is for the first, the second, and the third. Okay. The Queen of Light, illumination, enlightenment, celebration. If that doesn't fall within line of for the crowning energy overall headspace right here. So let me just pull these cards out. Okay, I'm sorry. First of all, let's focus in on this card. So you see how she has light coming out of each hand. And it's like, you know what? I have the clarity that I need. Okay, so that it makes sense now. So, divine masculine, you got all the clarity that you need at this point. You really do. But hey, if you feel like you need a little bit more, again, you have your the action space of giving you, you know, suggestions in regards to the steps, the next steps you want to take. Okay, but there's a lot of light being shown and shined on this, on the overall energy sounds slash, you know, crowning energy. Okay, and that is to pretty much go for it. The ideals that you have, the eating habits that you have, clearing out your heart space, you know, because this is like when you guys come into union, it won't just be a celebration of you guys being together, but more so of merging in the physical. So funny. Okay. These angels are funny. So what I'm picking up from what she's wearing, it's like she's ready to, your union has already been ordained, divine masculine, but she's ready to bring you guys together. Okay. And you know it's time. And has been giving, it's ordained, bottom line. So ready to make that come to fruition in the 3D. Okay. Next we have the Spirit Whisperer, divine guidance, higher knowing. So really, okay, let's go ahead and do it like this. Again, my apologies for the co-star in the background. Okay. It's just confirmation. If you need that, if you're not feeling quite comfortable with the decisions that you've made, if you don't know from the pit of your gut, yeah, talk to your angels. And this is just serving as a confirmation that you do have that divine guidance and to trust in your higher self. Okay. And she's also draped in the color green. And if you see here, there's an owl, and an owl is symbolic toward wisdom and ancient wisdom with that. Okay. So if you quiet your mind long enough to hear and to feel what's coming through, because some of you divine masculine are actually feeling the messages. It could be in a dream state. It could be in the 3D where you may actually feel a brush of wind going by your ear, and there are no trees blowing. There's nobody standing beside you. It could you could feel like somebody is standing behind you and just walk up to you and push you, but there's nobody there, or a tap on the arm. However you're feeling that, you're feeling the messages as well. Okay, so allow for it to come through. And lastly, for the overall, for the action space here, we have the Fire Prince, optimism, aggression. Be passionate about it, divine masculine. Pursue it wholeheartedly with these action steps, because you'll get what you're asking for. Okay. Alrighty, guys, that's really it. That's all that's coming through here. I love you all for watching. Again, I'm going to list the decks in the description box below. Again, please like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. Okay. Until next time, divine masculine. I hope that you all have a great Easter Sunday, and I love you all so much.